And following Judge Amy Coney Barrett's nomination to the U.S. Supreme Court yesterday, the questions began about how, if confirmed, she might rule on cases dealing with hot-button issues from abortion to health care. WSBT 22's Max Lewis explores her record on the issues and what people on both sides of the aisle have to say about it.
With hearings scheduled to start at the beginning of next month, Judge Amy Coney Barrett's judicial record and philosophy will be front and center. When she was nominated to the U.S. Court of Appeals in 2017, she faced tough questions about how her devout Catholic beliefs might influence her decision-making.
If you're asking whether I take my faith seriously, and I'm a faithful Catholic, I am, although I would stress that my personal church affiliation or my religious belief would not bear on the discharge of my duties as a judge.
She reiterated that point yesterday during her nomination ceremony at the White House.
If confirmed, I would not assume that role for the sake of those in my own circle, and certainly not for my own sake.
But that hasn't done much to comfort abortion rights advocates who worry about what will be an overwhelmingly conservative court. As an appeals court judge, Barrett has joined two dissenting opinions in cases involving Indiana abortion laws. In 2018, a three-judge panel ruled that laws requiring funerals for fetal remains and banning abortions because of sex, race, or developmental disabilities were unconstitutional. Barrett dissented and suggested otherwise. Last year, she also dissented when a three-judge panel blocked a law that would make it harder for minors to get an abortion without parental notification. However, Barrett did uphold a Chicago ordinance that limited forms of protest outside abortion clinics.
There's no constitutional right to have an abortion and to kill your child. And so our hope is that the judges on the Supreme Court will see that they will overturn Roe v. Wade.
The other major concern among Democrats is Barrett's views on the Affordable Care Act. Barrett hasn't ruled on any cases dealing with the ACA, but criticized Chief Justice John Roberts for voting to uphold the law in 2012.
I'm deeply concerned with her extreme views that could take away health insurance for millions, particularly in the context of a pandemic.
Pat Hackett is running for Indiana's 2nd congressional district seat and is an adjunct professor at the University of Notre Dame. Hackett says on top of her problems with Judge Barrett's legal stances, she says the nomination process is hypocritical. Her challenger, sitting Congresswoman Jackie Walorski, saying in a statement, quote, "I can think of no one better qualified to serve on the Supreme Court than my fellow Hoosier, Judge Amy Coney Barrett. Given her impeccable credentials, the Senate should confirm her nomination without delay." We reached out to both Planned Parenthood and Whole Women's Health, but neither returned our requests for comment. Judge Barrett is expected to start meeting with senators in the coming weeks. In South Bend, I'm Max Lewis, WSBT 22 News.